Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Landscape LED Low Voltage Pendant. This is the 1397-27. A lot of details. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the size of the fixture body. That's going to be the bottom part, the actual forged part, independent of the rods that it's hanging from. That's only 5.3 inches tall. Length on it, left to right, is coming in at 37.4, and the depth is coming in at 5.3. So it's skinny, but it's a nice fixture size. Perfect for going over a 72-inch dining table or an 84-inch dining table. Throws quite a bit of light too, but we'll get into all that detail. Let's talk about the overall height. Now we're talking about the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling, including all of the rods it's going to be coming with. That's going to give you a pretty good range. This starts off at 10.2 inches, so it can be pretty short. This could be a semi-flush, and that could work in a lot of good places like kitchens and hallways where you can walk underneath it, because it only comes down 10.2. But with the rods it's going to be coming with, it can go all the way to 52.2 as standard product. No problem there. And that's going to be taking care of a lot of people. However, this is going to ship also with 120 inches of wire, which means that I can kind of get you down almost 10 feet from the ceiling by just ordering additional pipes. If you guys are in that situation where you need this to be longer than 52.2, drop me a quick email and I will walk you through it. Tell me what you need. If you need to go well beyond 10 feet, same deal. Email me and I'll walk you through what we do with customs. But as far as coming down 10 feet or less, I think we can easily do that with just additional pipes. So let's talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about how you're going to be kind of putting this together, and we'll talk about the canopy as well. I want you to look at the installations instructions now so you can help follow along. They're on that side of the screen. Midway down, there's a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It is going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how we put it together, which is very simple. I would put a blanket down on a table. I would lay the fixture body, the part that has the heavy forging, at one end. You're going to be noticing that you're going to have the wires, and you're basically just going to go through the system of pipes and little connectors. So to begin with, you're going to be getting 6 pieces of the 12-inch. You're going to get 2 of the 6. You're going to get 2 of the 3. You're going to get a whole bunch of these little connector guys that kind of put it all together. And you're going to just feed the wires one by one through the parts. So you're going to go through a connector, through a pipe, through a connector, through a pipe, and you're going to exit that canopy. And these just go together super fast and super easy. So you have your connector in there. I've got 2 12-inch pipes. They screw together like this, and boom, look at that. Really good. Barely can see a seam. It's very, very tight. Okay, so all that, let's talk about that canopy, because you're going to be exiting that canopy. And when you look at the install instructions, you're going to notice a couple things. It's about that thick. Canopy is going to be 5 inches by 27.8. It's going to go over your standard 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys have in your ceiling. There's also other places on that canopy where it's going to attach to your ceiling as well. It's coming in at 28 pounds, so you want to talk to your installer about little details like that. Okay, why don't we talk about, oh, you know what? The other thing is, on those install instructions, there's going to be some really good technical drawings of that canopy, including the inside of the canopy. It's going to show you the driver and the transformer, which is going to transform your line voltage in your building down to low voltage. It's going to be safely going into the LEDs down below. So let's talk about the LEDs now. So what you basically have is beautiful ribbons of heavy forging on the bottom. You're going to have a frosted diffuser on the inside. You're going to have 2 rows of LEDs lining the length of this, going left to right. They're going to be forcing light into that diffuser. The light's going to go up. It's going to hit the diffuser and diffuse, basically. It's going to go up and it's going to go down. So you're going to have quite a bit of light coming out of this. 24 watts total. And that's going to give you a combined 940 lumens. Remember, half of it is going to go up and half of that's going to be going down when we talk about delivered lumens. So that's enough light definitely for a dining room table without a problem. It's probably even more light than you're going to need. People will also use this over a kitchen island as well. So let's talk about the kind of light that comes out of it, and that's going to be that nice soft white warm light we talk about in all the videos, 3000 Kelvin. That's what we like to use in our showroom. That's this nice light that's coming down on my hands. It's not going to be the blue, white, harsh outdoor light or the convenience store light. That's called daylight. That's like 4000, 5000 Kelvin. And it's also not going to be 2700 Kelvin. That's that super yellow light. It's going to be nice in the middle, this nice warm light. It's also a dimmable fixture. You're going to want to talk to your dimmer. You're going to want to talk to your installer just to make sure that they put the correct dimmer on the wall for you. It's also slope ceiling adaptable already to 45 degrees in one direction only. So basically we're talking about when you are going to put this on a slope, it has to go along the slope and not down the slope. However, If you guys are using it in a situation where you are going to go down the slope, we do custom versions of that too, so just drop me a quick email and I can walk you through that as well. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.